Okay.
All right. Hey, everyone. I am so excited about being on tonight. Thank you to the Brewingtons. Thank you, Reginald, for introducing me to them on last, I believe it was last Thursday, the 10th, which was a special day for me, a special day in my relationship with God. And I'm Carol Diane Sampson, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a global pastor. I have a calling on my life to global leaders. God has done that by God's self, and I just accepted the fact that God chose me for such a time as this. On last Sunday before last, I had a chance to meet a global pastor by the name of Dr. Juma Nation, who is from Nairobi, Kenya. And having had a conversation with him on my anniversary of a vision that God gave me to bring all kinds of resources to the kingdom of God. We connected at a church service, and I told him I wanted to come to Kenya. And so he WhatsApped me and told me he's going to make that happen. And then I made a phone call to him on that Tuesday, the 8th day, the 8th month of 2023, which is the 8th year of my vision. And we made a connection. And so, guys, just so you know, I'm extending an invitation at his behest that you join us in Kenya. And when he gets back to Kenya, he's going to work it out where we can come, and we're going to, present some global solutions for the world. And so, on yesterday, sir.
Yeah.
Sounds great. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling
We
it.
want to go to Kenya.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
already got
All
a
right.
connection.
So I had a conversation with him last night, and I told him about you guys. I had already actually told him about you a couple of days ago, but we spoke on last evening, and I told him about our connection. It's just been a lot of alignment. I know that God has chosen us for such a time as this, and it wasn't a coincidence that we met in this moment, in this season. And by the way, Elizabeth, one of my friends from my trip to India in 2017 reached out to me on Facebook Messenger. So the hits just keep on coming in a good way. And so I'm looking forward to further connection with you guys, further collaboration, and seriously prayerful about going to Kenya together, and just amazed at what God has already done and what God plans to do through our connection. And so my mantra for 2023 is creation, love, connection, and currency.
Yeah.
I believe that the gifts that God has given us were all foreordained. Ephesians 2:10, from the foundation of the world. And so we've been prepared for such a time as this to walk into and to partner with what God is doing in the earth. And I'm just stoked about all of you on here. This year I met Rhonda Keaton on January 14th. And ever since that time, just God has just manifested a plethora of words of wisdom and prophetic words, that dreams that I had, personal goals, prophetic words that were spoken over me of decades ago, literally have come into space over the course of just a couple of months having known her. So I've never met anyone like her in my life before, but I'm so grateful for God allowing me to connect with her. And then I met Reginald Lyerly, and he's just a great man of God and just an upstanding citizen of the kingdom. Kenya Anderson, let me see, a chaplain. We met on February 24th of this year. And the same thing for her. She's an amazing woman of God who has recently been inducted into the U.S. Army, representing in an amazing way, an amazing chaplain. And so Lieutenant Colonel, man, and she's so humble. And God is just, and then there's you two. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with my life, and I love my life every single day.
Awesome.
Okay.
That sounds
Did they
love
tell
that
me to
word.
stop? Somebody, Rhonda's telling me to stop, y'all. Now, how is she? Did you tell me to stop, Elizabeth?
No, I didn't.
I love that word. Stoked. Stoked.
I'm stoked. I'm on fire. You hear me? I'm on fire.
Yeah, well, stay with that. And I'm going to, anybody has a question for Carol or a comment?